Can you hear me? Oh, look at everybody popping on. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, look at everybody popping on. This is so awesome. I'm going to get pictures as we go. This is so awesome. Oh, look at my organization.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
That's what busyness looks like. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Cassie. How are you? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting to see everybody popping on like this. Isn't technology cool? Let me get organized. Here. There's so many of us. Who's here? Liz. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
California? Oh my gosh. Good to see you. Casey, Laura, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Marianne. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, I'm great. Oh my gosh. Don't pop off before we get a picture of everybody so you can use it tonight. Because, it's fun to post this. Because look at this, you guys. I'll give everybody a minute. Who's this? Angel, hi. I'm going to take off her. She's muted. She's muted. What's up with that?
Is it over by the chicken? Oh.
Unmute, okay. Hi, Angel.
Hello.
Hello. You have such a great voice.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever thought of doing like voice work? I mean, besides being a body coach on our team. You do have a great voice. I mean, Leo might be able to use you. I don't know if you've ever heard it. Sometimes, well, I know you guys aren't local, a lot of you, but my husband is a radio guy. And I've had to do commercials for him before. He's like, just voice something. I'm like, sound like I'm fine. No, really? He goes, no, you have a great voice. It's fine. I'm like, no, I'm very, so he makes me do these commercials. It's very strange. He doesn't pay me up. I don't get anything for it, ever. All right. Well, gosh, guys, what a great turnout for the first meeting of 2016. More people are coming. Hi, Meredith.
Hi.
Who's calling on the number down there? Hello, I can't see Angel, and who's the other person calling in? I don't know.
Maybe if you say the phone number.
760.
That's me. That's Liz.
Who is it?
Hi, Liz.
I called in from my phone, and I finally got Zoom to work. So.
Oh, there you are, and then there you are. Okay, I see you.
Yep.
Okay, so there's two of you. Okay.
Wait, is she on? Oh, there you are. Hi, Liz. Yay.
Who else? Laura. How are you? Laura Foley.
Oh.
Foley. Is that wrong?
There's like two.
I'm learning people's names. I'm so sorry.
So there's a Laura.
On Facebook.
There's a Laura and a Laura.
Dear in the house. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I won't keep you guys too long tonight because we gotta watch Shanti on My Diet's Better Than Your Diet. What's up with that? That's awesome. I mean, you know what? That is. I mean, whatever. I'm Biggest Loser. All those weight loss shows. People love them. But that gives us such credibility to have such a great trainer. And he is. Oh my gosh, Max 30, T25 were my total first workouts that just kicked my booty into shape. So I hope you guys go and support that. usually say go into your power hour at that time and follow up with your people, but you should go watch that tonight so you can post about it tomorrow, all right? All right. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'll just going to cover a few things and make a few announcements and talk about what's coming up, what I like to see coming up in the next couple weeks, and give some shout outs. So let me go ahead and mute you because that drowns out some of the sound. Now sometimes I mute myself, so I don't do that. I'm still learning the Zoom thing. Okay, mute. Mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Continue. Did I unmute you? Okay, gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, we've been recording the whole time, so this is going to be, okay, that's great. We're going to be on YouTube just talking. That's fun. All right, welcome to our first meeting of 2016, our Team Inspire Epic Change. Guys, I'm so excited to see all of you on here. A lot of new faces, new coaches. Our team's just growing. You know, we hit like over 100 just in the last couple weeks. I am so proud of you guys. Guys, we made Premier Team, and I know so many of you may not even know what that means, but that is so huge. That's like out of 100 coaches, out of 400,000 coaches in our network. We are a top like 200 team, but not just that. I mean, there's other teams in the 200, but we've reached just a position that just our whole team made that happen, and there's not many of us, and to have that happen is huge. This year we're going to be elite. You know, I'm shooting for top 10. I mean, that's my goal. You know, you have to, I'm sorry, we might, sometimes the internet is slow and I might stop and whatever, but we're still gonna rock this out. And my children are still up, so who knows what's gonna happen with that. But I'm so proud of you guys. This is such a huge accomplishment. Big, big, big time. So I'm dreaming big for every one of you. And good night, baby. Go back to dad. This is Silas. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, that's all my people. They're my people. They're my gals. All right? Give me a kiss. We got to go. Okay. Go. I don't know, baby. All right. So proud of you guys. We're going to Elite is this year, and I hope to see all of you on that Premier team next year with your own teams, because you guys can do it. Look, if I can do this, if you know, I followed my upline coach Anita Myron, who is a 2-time Elite top 10 coach. She gave us all the tools we need to make this happen. We are helping people. We are changing lives. We're changing our own lives, our health, our fitness, and our financial goals. You know, so many of you are new, and I know this might be like, oh, you know, what's she talking about? But let me tell you, when I was a new coach, I would get on Anita's calls, and I would just listen. And I didn't know really a lot of the lingo, the things that she's talking about, and I just kind of osmosis, I learned it, I watched, I read information, I went to my back office, asked questions, and that's what you have to do, to take ownership of this. You guys are business owners. You are CEOs of a legit business, and, you know, taking control of that and saying, I am totally a boss mom, a boss babe, a boss woman, whatever you want to say. And this is like my thing. This is our team. And we can support each other and motivate each other and just rock out 2016. So know that you are in a company that has your back, that has all the training there for you. Corporate rocks. They reach out to us and they help each of us with building this business. And I'm here to help you too. You know, we're all crazy busy, but this can fit into your life You just have to make it happen. And that's the first thing I kind of want to talk about tonight. Well, first of all, welcome all the new coaches. Very excited for you. I want to talk about one thing that I have learned. I did a lot of professional and personal development over the holidays, and I really love to listen to podcasts. And I am listening now to our Up line. Her name's Christine Dwyer. And she created the Platinum Presenters. Our organization that we're a part of is the largest Beachbody organization in the network. Now, I sought out Christine. I love her attitude. I love her no-nonsense approach to kind of the business and, you know, how she talks about it. And she shared about, you know, how, you know, we're business builders and we can't, so I hear a lot of coaches talking about, well, gosh, I find I don't have time. I'm getting overwhelmed. You know, I'm stressed out about posting and talking to people and, you know, growing my own team. And so I don't really know how to fit it in. Christine had great advice. And this was one of her podcasts. You can go check it out. I think it's called, I think it was called Crying Wolf, actually. And I was like, ooh, there's a lot of me in that when I was a new coach. So I think it's called Crying Wolf. But you can go find her. I have all my podcasts like on my phone. And I go find them and they're in there. But she says, you know, hey, this is a business. You're a business owner. And you can't, the reason why people get overwhelmed is because they go in thinking that they can put this business on top of everything else they're doing. Like, it's just going to be added on. Like, this is going to be on top of my extracurricular activities, the time with my friends, my TV shows, my whatever. You know, you have to do your life. Many have full-time jobs. Those things have to happen. But she's like, you guys have to look at that. You can't put something this big and this important on top of everything else and expect it to work. She's like, you got to look and you've got to sacrifice some things in the first year to get to where you want to be, your why, your goal in 2 years or next year. For many, this can happen in a year for you guys, right? So she's like, you got to move your day around. You got to kind of look at what can I sacrifice now to get what I want later. So that spoke a lot to me as a coach, because I did a video for you guys during Christmas. And because I was really soul searching, you know, I had several coaches kind of say, well, I'm just too busy. I don't know how to make this work. And you take that personally as a coach, because you really want people to succeed. And sometimes it is, you know, it is my fault, or it is our fault because we don't follow through or things like that. But we learn to be better. But I really did a lot of soul searching, and I really felt like, you know, in a way, I didn't give you guys, I don't know, not enough information, because there's lots of information out there. But maybe I didn't give you guys the simple tools that you really need to remember to make this business work. And when Christine said this, it just was clear. You can't put this on top of everything else you do. You have to say, what do I need to stop from now to make this happen now? How can I, you know, do my posting and give value to my followers, plus follow through with my challenge groups and message and talk to people about the opportunity, the fitness journey or the coaching opportunity, and do all the other things I do? Well, you have to DVR your shows. You know, I was a big time. I mean, I would sit before I became a coach and just sit and sit and sit and sit. And I thought that was so important, right? I would sit in front of the TV, and then it was 4 hours later, and what have I done? Well, I watched a lot of television. So, you know, I barely do that anymore. I DVR everything on my shows because they're there. I'm a Walking Dead fan, totally. You know, I watch Chicago Fire and all that stuff. That's silly stuff. I love it. But you gotta, you know, if you get a message from your friends on the weekend and they want to go out, maybe you go, gosh, you know, I really need to maybe buckle down on my professional development and follow through with my messages and take that time. So it's hard. It's hard to say no to the things we love to do. But guys, this is a six-figure, $1 million company you are holding in your hands. And I know that's honestly, mostly for all of us, it's probably not even about that money, because you can't even wrap your head around that. I mean, right now as a coach, if you break it down to the hours we spend with our challengers and follow through and creating graphics and doing the things we do, we probably are getting paid $2 an hour. Do you know what I mean? Over a year. And our time is spent doing things that maybe we're not seeing that paycheck right now, okay? And that's true with network marketing. You're not always going to see, it ebbs and it flows, but it's called, compounding. It's a compounding effort. What you do today compounds every day. Next year, it's going to look completely different. And the year after, if hopefully you're still around, it's going to be even crazier, because that's what happens when something compounds. And if you read the book, The Slight Edge, or The Compound Effect, two fantastic professional development books, I've read The Slight Edge twice, and I still crack it open, because it's so, it is just such a lesson in life in general, whether you are going to run a race, or whether you're going to build your savings account, or whether you're going to build a business. The Slight Edge is a fantastic book to read, and I hope you guys will go get it, and maybe many of you have read it. But that's a great book. And if you're a new coach, another great book that kind of talks about why network marketing is such a fantastic way to build a business. GoPro is a great book to pick up on audio, or maybe even at the library. Some of these things you can find in the library. But owning them is kind of neat, because you can look at them all the time, which I love to do. So professional development is so important. So I just wanted to hit on that, because we have new coaches in here and veteran coaches, and it's easy for a veteran coach to even fall into these traps, right? I mean, it happened to me in August, and it happened to me in, I guess, late November, early December. You go through these just hills and valleys, and if the business isn't top of mind and you're not figuring out where to put it, not just fit it in, but move some things out of the way, you're going to get to that point where you're like, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? But if you guys are in it for a year and you have that attitude, you're going to grow this business, and it is going to be something amazing for you. I can't tell you any more than that, except that I was in your shoes a year and a half ago, and here we are today. I mean, I saw it, I knew we could do it, and here we are. Okay, woohoo, all right. That's my pep talk for that. All right, so as a coach, we always have to remember that there are 3 things we do for sure every day. We are product of the product. We call these the vital behaviors. There's 3. We're always the product of the product. We always have to be working on our own journey. We're drinking our Shakeology, because that is so good for us. It's so good for our bodies, the vitamins, the probiotics, all the superfoods, and we have to be doing our workouts, right? We have to be pushing through those and really showing how effective they are. You guys know that I was chosen to be, don't ask me how. People are like, did you apply? I'm like, I did not apply. I got an email that I was chosen to be one of 30 coaches to test out Tony Horton's new program, 22-minute hardcore. And I don't know how it happened. I think it's because we're a Premier League team, and I'm not sure if somebody knew I was in the Army. I don't know, but not everybody's in the Army, so I don't know how it happened. But here's the deal. Basically, I'm in a challenge group. I mean, That's how I feel. And so I'm getting another look firsthand at how the challenge group feels. When I was a new coach, I was in Anita's challenge group for just a little while before I really started running my own. And I kind of just went off and did it because people were interested, and I just started coaching. So for me to be in a challenge group, like some of you really were, like working your booties off in a challenge group, I never actually did that. I didn't experience that because I was leading them, right? I'm still working out and doing my thing, but I was never like the challenger. Well, this time I totally am. I'm talking before pictures. I'm talking measurements. I mean, we were working out every day. We can't skip. We have to be solid on our food because of course they want to see that we have a transformation with this program. That's the whole reason we're doing it. What's my point? My point of all this is it's a vital behavior, okay? We have to show the products work because they do. So whether you're posting your pictures or whether you're posting a pick, play, post video, you kind of need to show that journey. One thing that I really talk about in other trainings that we've done is that it's so important, and this is hard. It's hard at first. It's so important to be vulnerable to your followers. They don't want to see an ad about the 21-day fix and that it's for sale this month at $140 challenge pack. I mean, that is things they can find, if they Google. They want to know why you love what you do. They want to know why it works for you. They want to know about you because they follow you. Your niche follows you because they like you. And it isn't because, you lost 30 pounds and you're rocking it out. I mean, yes, they're inspired by that because think about it. Facebook is full of nothing but craziness half the time. I mean, before I coached, I was Miss Negative. I was getting into political arguments. Name it. I was just like her, and I would go to bed angry because I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's angry at me. They block, whatever. Fine. So, I mean, people need inspiration, and you know that because they probably are reaching out to you, telling you that. So you got to share your journey. You got to be vulnerable, and you got to give value to them. Share with them information. Share with them what you've learned through your professional development. You read those books, you listen to those podcasts, and all of a sudden, when you make a post, it'll be from your heart, something you learned, and someone will respond back to that and say, oh my gosh, I totally needed to hear that today. Even if they're not liking your post or commenting, they are totally watching. I have a gal who reached out to me today about a challenge group because, and I reached out to her a year and a half ago, but she wasn't ready. She was doing the gym and doing other things. She reached out to me today and she said, I am now ready. This is a year and a half later. They watch you. And so you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent and you fall away and they don't see you on Facebook for a few days, they're honestly going to think you're not serious about this, about the journey, about the company, and it just kind of, you want to be pro, you want to be professional too, real and professional and honest, that this is something that you love. Okay, so be the product, proof the product works. Invite people to your groups. If that, for us, that means messaging people, reaching out, telling them what you're doing, inviting them. That's hard to do as a new coach. And we do have scripts in our files that we follow, not because we want to be scripty, but because we want to stay on track with people. You don't want to talk for 5-6 days with people about a challenge group because that's not a good use of their time or yours. So you want to invite, and you want to do the professional and personal development because it's only going to make you better to help people and to grow yourself, right? When you lead your own teams, because all of you are going to have teams, and they need you to do what works, and they need to see you And they need to duplicate what you're doing, because that's how you grow your teams and that's how you attract people. All right. Also, I wanted to hit on trainings. We are going to do, okay, so we used to have, new coaches. Let me step back. If you're a new coach, what you want to shoot for at this point is what's called Emerald rank. Emerald is when you have, I don't want to get too much into legs and all of that. Just know this. I've been in other network marketing companies. My father, if you haven't heard my story, my father is a network marketer. He's a great man, very honest, sweet, loving man. And he told me, if you can find a company you have gumption for and that you love, it's a network marketing company that's set up really well and has a great product, he said, go for it, because that is how you make residual income with something you love. So I found Beachbody and I couldn't believe it because it was perfect. So anyway, Emerald rank is when you have two coaches, whether they are a coach for the discount because that rocks, or whether they want to work the business. And one on your, so two legs, one on your left and right. And that's an Emerald rank. And then when you become an Emerald, you start to get, first of all, free leads. And those often turn into awesome coaches or even a challenger for your group. And you also get part of a team cycle bonus. So here's the deal. We used to have a new coach training. We used to have an Emerald training and then a Diamond training. Diamond is when really things start kicking off. I mean, Emerald rocks, but Diamond, corporate gets involved, you start training, your team starts growing exponentially, organically. It's wild. It's fun, totally fun. But I used to have separate trainings, and I found that really it was getting there's a lot of groups. I think people were falling off. So we're going to start a new coach training on not the 11th, the week after, the 18th. And it's going to be a combined Emerald, because I figure that if you're a new coach, you're going to go for that. You're going to go for learning about how to recruit anyway, and you're going to have coaches that want this with you. And so there's no reason to have two trainings. I think it's just overkill. So we're just going to combine new coach training with Emerald and push to Emerald. And then when we get our Emeralds going, we will do a Diamond push, because that is also not hard. That is also 4 coaches on each leg, active, and 2 Emeralds. That can happen. It took me months and months and months, because that was just where I was at. And if I had understood a little more and I had that attitude, then maybe I could have done it. But you know what? I was just doing my challenge groups. I was helping people. I was working on my own journey and kept my head down, kept working, and here we are. So that worked. But I want you guys to reap the benefits of being an Emerald, being a Diamond coach, and going through those team cycle bonuses, because I want you guys to make an income, and I want you guys to help other people do all the same things, because it works. And Anita has some trainings coming up, but I think that our team can do that, because those groups get really, really big. Also, many of you that are new are not in Anita's, we're part of the Inspire Empire. Anita Myron is a top 6. She just found out she's 6, 2-time elite. How old is Anita? She just turned 30, and she's going to be a millionaire in like next year. It's crazy. So I need to add you guys to her page, to our bigger team page, so that you can see that and meet some other coaches. It's a great network. I've made some of my best friends, new coaches. Okay, I mean, coaches that I met on that team. Okay, what else? All right, so Success Club trips, guys. All right, this is awesome. So Success Club trips can be totally paid for, okay, by making Success Club. And Success Club, I can say that word, is a challenge pack is 2 Success Club points, and Shakeology is 1 Home Direct. So check it out. I'm going on a cruise to Jamaica in March, and it was completely paid for. Completely. My husband and I just had, well, we had to fly there. But I mean, how awesome is that? These trips are so much fun. And we're going to the Dominican Republic next year in 2017. And I want our whole team to be there. I want all of us to be in the Dominican Republic, hanging out on the beach. So we need to start now. The registration is at the end of January. What I want to do is I want to create a group. I do want to create a group for that. If anyone who's interested in going, I think y'all should just be in the group. I mean, maybe you don't know now, but we'll explain more about it. And we'll kind of push each other and get excited about it together in that group. So that's the other group. It's going to be a trip to Dominican 2017. And so because I want you all to have that trip paid for, because that's such a great thing that our company does. And these trips are super fun. Next thing I want to talk about, I know I'm hurrying, but I don't want, oh, it's 9. Crash. Okay. Oh, we got to go. Oh, I don't want you to miss it. I hope you DVR'd it. I talked really a long time so far. I'm so excited to see you, but don't go. I need to take a picture. All right. The next thing is Summit, okay? That is our big Beachbody event, guys. And please help me. If you guys have, oh, there's a chat. Somebody's talking down there, okay? I have it on. I don't have DVR. Okay. Jess is watching it. She's multitasking. She doesn't have a DVR. Okay. So when is Summit, you guys? Can someone, is it July 17th? Is it this year? If you know, it's in July. I'm sorry I don't have that. If somebody knows it, they want to send it through chat. Look, it's 28th to the 31st of July. Okay. It's in Nashville. So many of us drove last year. We usually stay together as a group. Here's the deal with Summit. You get to earn a free ticket if you hit Success Club 3 months in a row. So you've already done 1 month, so you just need 2 more months, and you earn your free ticket to Summit. Guys, awesome. You got to go to Summit because it will solidify the deal. These live events, so important to your business because it just shows you that it's real, and it gets you energized, and it's fun, and oh my gosh, it's just the coolest thing. And because it's in Nashville, it's really central and it's easy to get to. So totally fun. So get it paid for, get those 3 months consecutive Success Go points. And if you haven't done that, then sell some challenge packs, and it's $230 to go. Start saving now so you can get there, okay? Because that's going to be key. All right. All right, let's see. I honestly didn't have anything prepared to show you a screen share or anything because I just wanted to give you a 2016 pep talk and let you know what was coming up. I'm so just blown away by you guys. And we have already doubled our, look at all of us. This is so cool. I'm so emotional. Okay. I'm going to undo, mute. I know y'all are going to unmute. Okay, everybody. If anybody has any questions right now, if there's specific questions about the business, just message me and we'll talk, or we'll talk on the phone or whatever. But does anybody have any thoughts right now? I mean, if you watch The Surge, super cool stuff happening. Cafe Latte is coming out, our coffee bean, which is going to be awesome. Our coffee flavor Shakeology, and it's the whole coffee bean. It's fantastic. And what else? Oh, packets of E&E. That's so cool. And then some other really cool stuff that they announced. 365 Live for Shakeology. You get the scoop, the golden scoop. That's fun. What else did you all hear about that? Let's see. What am I not remembering? Any leaders here have any information for me about this or that? Am I on track? Coaches Summit tick for coaches is Jessica, you're so good. Jessica's just like sending me info. $195, okay, to get to Summit. You guys, if you didn't get your free ticket, right now it's sold out, but get on the wait list. Because people will start not being able to go, unfortunately. You'll be able to get tickets. Well, yay! I'm so glad to see you guys on here. And Liz, I'm so proud of you. I mean, you guys are it's what, 5:30 in your house? 6?
6, yes.
And you did it. And thank you so much. I know that is tough.
Bringing the beach.
So it's going to be on for like
You guys
weeks.
get on.
Yeah.
Now and then I know it's
I might not make it for this one.
guys, team calls.
Yeah.
Because it's not always me talking. I'll have guests
Well,
speak.
I don't know. It obviously sounds good.
I'll ask some of you to do it, and so it'll be a different perspective. And we really will have trainings that are going to be super important to your business. Today was just, hey, so glad you're here. 2016 is just going to rock. And no. Kelsey's like, what the heck? Okay, all right.
What is
She's
that?
like, what have I gotten myself into? So this is how I'm excited. There's a lot of specifics about the business. I know that new coaches, you're born. Don't let it overwhelm. Just know that if you do simple behaviors every day, that this is going to grow for you, and you're going to attract like-minded individuals who see what you see, and that's exciting. Okay, but we'll get into mindset more later. I don't want to tell you too much. I know you want to get to your show. All right. Any questions? You're all unmuted so you can talk.
Mona, I know Jessica just said that for new coaches it's $195. How much is it for like coaches that's been coaching for a while? But
I don't think it's any more than. I don't think it's any more than $250.
Okay.
I feel like that number in my head is, that's what? That's 4 challenge packs.
Okay.
If it's a $50 commission.
Right.
Yes.
It's $195 through the 10th of this month, and then they're going to raise it to $245.
And it's not, but it's sold out. So.
It's sold out, and so that's where I would go ahead. I don't know if you get on the wait list while it's $195, if that locks in your price. I'm not sure.
Do you have the fact for that?
Yeah.
He's so. Oh my gosh, she's not that girl. Okay, if you could, we'll send that over, and then we'll just let's see. We'll put that on the team page so that.
Yeah, Summit has its own website, so I'll just post that website. It has everything.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you.
It's an investment. And check it, you guys. These are all write-offs. You own a business now. You will need to collect all of these expenses and use them and write them off, because you can use so many things. Even Shakeology packets that you give out as samples. My guy lets us write off our Shakeology for 1. We get 2. He lets us write off 1. And it's just something to think about right now as we go into January, tax season. So that's important. So you can write these trips off because they're business. Okay. All right. Hey, I want to get, who's down here again? Is that Angel? I'm gonna have to put a picture up there, Angel, of you. I'll put one of those pretty ones when I post this. All right. Check it out. All right. Thank you, guys. I know that was fast. I just wanted to say hi. These calls are on Thursday, 8:30. If you guys, West Coast, can get on, oh my gosh, we'd love to see you. And tell your coaches, let them know. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. Let them know to be on if they can. And I'll try not to go any longer than 30 minutes. And I'll try. Okay. Anyway. Welcome. Look,
Thanks, Mona.
Guys. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. I want to get a picture so that we can post this. Now, when we take these pictures, it's a good thing to team culture and for people to seriously, to post these at night and say, hey, I just got off this call and we're rocking it and this is our team and awesome. All right, so I do this, and if y'all want to do it too, but okay, so I do Control Alt Shift 3 or something like that. Okay, so everyone smile. All right, and I'll do a few more. I'll always pick the best one, okay? Not of just me. Sometimes I'm okay. Oh gosh, Laura!
Come on, might as well have fun.
For all of you to meet one another. That's why Summit is so cool. Oh, one last thing. Super Saturdays this weekend. New coaches are like, what the heck? What are you talking about? It's another live event. It's where the local coaches get together. I'm on the market council for the Louisville, Kentuckiana group. And so we're going to be in Louisville on Sunday. Ours is Sunday at 2 o'clock. Some coaches are driving up with me. It's $10. And I'll post I think we posted on our website last week, but I'll do it again. If you guys, if you want to go with us, if you are open, you don't have like a race you're running, you're more than welcome to ride up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to, but I have to work at the clinic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is our full-time nurse. What are your day? What do you work? Like, what are your?
I work every Sunday at our Jessamine walk-in, and then I work sometimes like a day or an evening during the week if it works out. But Sunday is the main thing.
Okay. Well, we will bring you back great information.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, you guys. Well, if you have a Super Saturday near you, find it. It's really great to get to. I think everybody will tell you how fun it is. All right. Hey, congratulations, Katie. Nice
Thank you.
She's pregnant, having a baby. This is a big dream for, it's a big thing for her. We're so happy for you, honey.
So we'll see how Summit is because I'll be about 39 and a half weeks then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, Summit baby.
I'm not ruling it out,
Labor.
but we'll see.
You can't travel that far from your doctor.
Somebody help us. Shanti!
I should recruit my midwife to come.
All right. Love you guys. I hope this was a beneficial call, and it's so good to see your all's faces, and that's just my favorite thing. All right, you guys. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at you all. All right. Proud mama because you guys rocked out 2000. All right, go help some people. Tell your family thank you for letting us be together tonight. I know it's a sacrifice, and we really appreciate it. West Coast, good to see you. All right. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna leave the meeting now. Okay, I'm gonna send this picture in our chat. Bye.
Bye.
Look, you can't leave. Bye.